presenting our group project, Night at the Manor of Madness. It is a asymmetrical card game involving up to 5 players with a minimum of 3 players. 2 players acting as the heroes of the game and 1 player acting as the Manor Master who will control the board game and the events that take place during the course of the game. The basic idea is that 4 adventurers are going to this haunted manor to go search for various items that they specifically need to complete their mission or objective within the manor. The 5th player is the Manor Master, and their job is to stop the other players from reaching their goals by either killing them or forcing them out of the building before they can grab the items they need. The game consists of the action cards, which are the abilities that the Manor Master will use, the event cards, which will determine the events that happen during the course of the games, and the item cards, which act as markers for not only the characters, but some items that will be used in the game as well. When the game starts, the Manor Master will take the event deck, shuffle it, and separate it into 3 groups of 4 cards, acting as the first, second, and third floor. The players will enter from the bottom floor and will make their way up to the top floor in order to find the objectives that they need. During the first round, all the players that are normal character players will go first. Each of them have 2 actions that they can use, which can be either spent on moving 2 rooms, which are the 2 event cards, or going to 1 room and activating the event card in that room. So a quick example is I'll be playing as the Hunter, which is signified by the pistol, and the Adventurer, which is signified by the chalice. They will start at this bottom square right here, and the Hunter will move up here and open and activate this event card. So event card, capture hiding prisoner. So the hiding prisoner is the objective for the Hunter, so he's already on his way to winning the game. But that's all the actions he can take this turn. The adventurer can come in and now move up here and move over here, but they don't have enough actions to actually activate the room. With that, it'll be at the end of both their turns, it'll be the Manor Master's turn, who will use the deck of action cards, shuffling them up before the game starts, then drawing 5 cards from the top. And these action cards will help the player help the Manor Master perform certain actions that can hinder the progress of the other players or cause them to cause all sorts of events to happen during the course of the game. So for the Hunter, I'll use this action card, which is knocked out. Not only does this player lose his next turn, but he's also moved somewhere else in the manor based on what the Manor Master wants him to. So currently he has the captive, so I'm going to move him to the top floor, which is going to prevent him from automatically reaching the exit. And I also have spider web, which will cause the adventurer to lose their next turn as well. So they both lose their turn, and I get to go again with 2 more action cards. I can only draw 1 action card per new turn, so I have only 4 that I can use right now. I'll use Whispers, which will force a player to move towards a action card or an event card that I've picked. So they will have to start moving all the way up here. So the adventurer at the beginning of their turn will have to start moving in that direction before they can form any other actions. I will also use Thunder to deal 1 point of damage to the adventurers. Now all the characters at the start of the game have 3 points of health and 2 rounds of ammunition. The rounds of ammunition will let them kill various monsters they'll find in the manor, enter certain locked areas, and the 3 health basically determines how long they can last in the manor. Once they lose all their health, they automatically lose and die. So with that done, so he has 2 health, 2 rounds of ammunition, 3 health, 2 rounds of ammunition. So they have to start moving all the way up to over here. So that's 2 actions. The hunter will begin moving down here. And they'll end both their turns. I'll draw another card. Okay, so I'll activate Trapdoor on this person, which forces them down all the way back here. And then I'll use another Thunder to lower him to 1 health. And almost forgot to draw a card this round. And then that'll be the end of my turn again. The Venturer again has to try moving all the way up here. The Hunter will begin moving his way back here. Draw another card. Another knocked out, moving him all the way back up here again. And I'll activate this card, which is Bending Reality, which will allow me to replace a used event card with a new one, so I can replace this used event card with a new event card. And I'll end my turn. So the player will all the way up here. So they'll have to activate that door, that event card on the next turn. And once again, Hunter will start making his way down here. Let's see. So one turn once again. So some of the cards have very specific abilities. It will give a chance some players getting the item that they need while affecting all the other players negatively. This card, which is Ghostly Apparition, which would give the scientist the objective they need, but it makes all the other players lose their next turn. Since the scientist isn't on the board right now, both of these lose their next turn, and I can draw another card going into my next round. There's nothing I can do, so the player will begin making his way down here. This player will begin opening this door, which locked room. There is a key hidden in the manor the players must find to open this door. So all the players would look away, and I would put this somewhere hidden underneath one of the other cards, and the players would have to find it in order to get the items that are in that room. I'll draw another card. Police raid. The game ends, which means that all the players are forced out. However, since one of them had their objective on them, that player wins and the Manor Master loses. I just did that so we could end this a little quicker. But that's basically the premise of the game. Your objective as the Manor Master is to eliminate the players and prevent them from getting their objectives. The other players are trying to make their way through this entire map area to try to get their objective and win the game. The Manor Master only wins if all the players have failed to win, and the players only win if they manage to get their objective and exit the manor safely. So that's our game.